much.
Elbert Cuenca and I go way back. In fact, he is one of my oldest and dearest friends in the food industry, and somewhat of a mentor for me. I learned a lot about the food industry and have always appreciated his unabashed honesty and exemplary integrity.
So this is a restaurant.
And if there's one thing Elbert is not, it's a sellout. Elbert, I'm so excited. Every time I come here, when I want a steak, I come here.
Well, you've come to the right place because that's all we do is steak, right?
But it's my favorite. You know, there are lots of steak houses here, but I like that it's Angus beef.
Actually, it's not Angus.
No, okay.
It's not Angus.
Okay.
We don't know what it is. We know what the grade is, but we
Okay.
don't know what species or what breed of cattle we're using.
Whatever it is pretty damn good,
Probably
man.
know it could be Angus, it could be Wagyu, we have no idea. The beef that we order, we specify. What we wanted was grain finished.
Okay.
So grain finished means the cattle are free to roam when they're young steer, but when they're a certain age, they go into a barn where they're fattened. They're fed.
Actually, see, I like grass-fed, like at least in the beginning, because it really has a different taste.
So
That's where the meaty flavor comes from.
You can have this same steak served in another place very differently. We have no secrets. Everything we do is posted on our website. And the reason I've done it, people ask me, why are you sharing your trade secret? How you do it? I said, because everything we learn from the internet. So I throw it back to the internet, right? But
This is why I love talking to you, is because you understand the respect there needs to be for ingredients. I have been to restaurants where they freaking microwave.
Yeah.
Like, ay, nagmamadali kasi someone ordered a steak and then they'll blast it in the microwave. It's like,
The microwave is probably the worst because you're actually cooking it already.
Yeah, it's so bad.
So we want to be a master of our craft. We don't want to be a jack of all trades and master of none. We'll focus on that one product.
Yeah, basically, don't come here if you don't want a steak, man. It's called
Exactly.
Steak Room. When he opened Elbert's Steak Room some 8 years ago, it was without fanfare, no press coverage, on the second floor of a nondescript building in the Makati CBD. Oh, and no elevator. But every tough climb up those stairs was worth it. It's a temple of quality in every way. The service, the ambiance, and of course the food. When I crave steak, I go to Elbert's Steak Room. In the kitchen is Elbert's brother Adrian. He shows us how it's done. So how did Adrian get into the picture?
I realized that there's more money in being a chef than being a DJ.
Plus he gets to sleep more.
Plus it's more stable.
Yeah.
No, I always loved cooking, but I never really made it as a thought of it as a career.
Yeah.
Until in the middle of my DJ career, I just realized no, this can't be for me. This is just something I do when I'm young.
Yeah.
Yeah, especially in this country where you can't survive on a DJ salary.
No.
Mind you, when I hired him, he started from the bottom.
Okay.
So he had a boss.
Slicing and
He had to
dicing,
work,
lots of
slicing and
production.
dicing, he had to work his way up because for me, he needs to appreciate what it's like to work in the kitchen.
Of course. They need
Try
to drill into their heads that you always start in the bottom. Just because you have a diploma doesn't mean you get executive chef position right away. Like, they need to work hard, man. So, like, you've been doing steaks and you guys opened your lunch menu and then a whole other side has, like, opened up, right? Like, more casual food and then the spin-off of Elbert's cheesesteak as well. So, is that your brainchild? All of that stuff, like the...
The cheesesteaks aren't simple because we didn't have lunch to start.
Yeah.
We decided to have lunch in a different format because we had so many trimmings from our steaks. So a menu was born out of those trimmings. And one of the items that we chose to do was the cheesesteak sandwich. So just to explain why we cringe when it's well done, is because so much effort from ranching to preparation and cooking, and then you're gonna waste the steak by rendering all that fat out. When you melt all the fat, it becomes Batangas beef.
Yeah.
You know, so why go here order a prime grade steak only to kill it and let all the fat melt?
And that's really the color of the meat.
Yeah.
You know, it's not hilaw. When it's blue, like the French like it, right? Like really, sometimes it's blue. It's completely rare.
Yeah.
And then you can see the texture is very different. So what's the most difficult, like in a day-to-day with running a steak restaurant?
Actually, the truth is, because we're so simplified, it isn't really difficult. It's really just dealing with customers who want things that go against your principles. A lot of misunderstandings in the very beginning.
Yeah.
In our first year, a lot of people don't understand the like the Sicilian sea salt, and we're very liberal with the way we sprinkle over steak. And they say, "Maalat ang steak, we don't want it." It's like, trust me, it's the good sea salt. Okay, it's no it's not
iodized salt.
It's not iodized salt.
Well, like we mentioned earlier, right? It's like they're your finicky girlfriend, like high maintenance girlfriend. She's not always right, but
they're kids. So,
you got the last say. Okay, well, cheers to that.
Cheers. Thank you.
Really unique taste to it, and you can really taste it outside, like in the sort of seared edges of the meat.